player and an anime-only Twisted Wonderland watcher, think of Twisted Wonderland Episode 2. That is a lot of Twisted Wonderland. But we are back. Oh my god, guys. I'm so excited. Like, it feels like Christmas every Wednesday for me. I don't know about you. I know that you like it coming over here and doing these things and you're enjoying it.
For someone who's, I think, more suspicious of, like, the Disney cash cow machine.
Yeah.
Not to say you aren't, but then your average person, I have been enjoying it a fair deal.
Yeah, so I think that, like, we've been having a great time. I tried to reply to everybody's comments last week. Thank you guys for all your comments. I may have missed a couple. It's been a little crazy. But, yeah, like, I just feel like that we all had a good time. Everybody got their little character moments last week. The only thing that I'm thinking about now is that I feel like that they're going to try to cover the prologue, but that only leaves us with, like, 6 episodes, I think, to cover Riddle. I don't know why I put the 6 episodes in quotations. What I meant to put in quotes was, like, that leaves us. Like, that's, like, a small amount of time. Which it is, but then it also isn't. I don't know. Because in the game, right, when you do chapters, it's like, okay, we're gonna be in the kitchen making a tart, and then that's, like, 3 chapters long, and there's also a twisted tune in there. They could do that in a montage in the anime and kind of, you know, trim out the fat of that sort of stuff, right? So I'm, like, optimistic that it's not gonna be rushed, but I do think, like, that's kind of the unfortunate part of just how Twisted Wonderland starts, is that there's a prologue before you get into the first book, right? So I'm pretty sure that that's what they're gonna cover this week. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited. Like, I'm just so happy. Anything else that you want to say?
I will say, I guess I kind of didn't think it would be the way it is.
What do you mean?
Because it feels to me, like, Twisted Wonderland feels to me like this really, really brilliant, like, bait.
Yeah.
Right? In that you have all these hunky anime boys together.
Sure.
Right? And so then to have it just be a guy and have him not, I don't know. I feel like there isn't enough, like, yaoi bait.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What I view as, like, the kind of audience for it.
Well, I think, though, that there's a good balance. And that everybody, like, what that allows for is, like, just enough context that people could ship this U. But like I said last week, people are shipping their own U's. They're called, like, Yumis, I think. So people are shipping their own Yumis. They're not really, it's not about him. It's not about this guy, right? I'm sure people like this character, but, like, it is about him, but it's not about him, like, you know. So it's for your imagination. Yeah. You can choose your own adventure. I think that's nice.
People are definitely gonna feel that way about it. Like, I watched, in the first episode, I'm like, oh, the AO3 tag for this is going to be absurd.
I mean, of course. I mean, it already is, right? Like, there's a lot of shipping going on. And it seems like not, again, very conflicted shipping, like, because of what we talked about last week. Like, there isn't this, like, oh, but what ship's going to be canon, right? Everybody just sort of has their own little TEs, right?
The one thing I will say about that is, like, something people say a lot about Disney is that, like, we used to have, like, serious shows, and now we only get the Disneyfied versions of them, right? We used to have, I don't know, better musicals, and now we have Moana 2. What I'm trying to say is that we used to have Ouran High School Host Club, and now we have Twisted Wonderland.
Okay.
I feel like it is kind of the, like, Disneyfied version of these, I don't know, more unique things in the past is kind of like my theory going into this a little bit. But I don't know. I'm enjoying it a lot so far.
You're ready to be disproven.
I'm ready to be
completely
disproven.
It's complicated. All right, we'll get there. But oh yeah, if you guys want to check out the Patreon, it is possible that Twisted Wonderland may be up early. Obviously not if you're watching this on YouTube, but I mean, like, next week, episode 3 may be out, like, a couple hours early, a day early. Just go check if that's something that you're interested in, because I think that Has Been Hotel is gonna get priority this week. I'm gonna alternate. We're gonna make it fair. You know, we're gonna see what happens. 3, 2, 1, press and play, and this is a time sync reaction. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the Disney logo, it was a little weird. Hopefully you guys can sync up and everything's okay. Choose your own adventure. You know, I'm probably not going to show this on screen because, you know, all of the footage that we choose to show, it's because we can argue that it's, like, fair use and all of that fun stuff. So we've already seen all this, right? This is just last week on Twisted Wonderland.
Grimm really does have this wonderful, like, Meowth kind of
I love it.
energy about him, which I'm quite fond of.
Yeah, so this was your ship bait, though. There you go, Hunter.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, no, it is definitely there. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I'm too critical. Prodigious buffoon.
I've also watched this like 4 times, by the way, if anyone's I'm sure more, like, you guys have watched it more
You've
than
watched
me,
the
but
episode?
yeah, I've watched it like 4
Girl.
times.
Just, like, to feel better?
Yeah,
or
just
what?
to, like, feel something.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is new. Okay, sorry.
And
Damn.
you would know, because you've watched it 5 times.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's true, Trey.
It's hilarious to me that you know all these characters' names.
Okay. That's hilarious. Oh, man, I love that.
What?
Damn, who are they getting for the magic mirror here? Because I know in the new Snow White they got Patrick Page, which I love Patrick Page, but oh man, like, to be in Snow White 2025 is,
Why does he have,
unfortunate.
like, a Mike Tyson face tattoo?
I will remind me
Oh,
about
it's on
that.
both sides. Never mind. Not quite. A double Mike Tyson, I believe they call it. Or like a.
They're basically saying he's a loser, by the way. You may want to pay attention. I'll talk about the mask when the opening plays.
I mean, I can do 2 things at once here. I will say it does look like an eyes wide shut mask, which is sort of fun.
Yep.
Sorry for ruining your kendo tournament.
He's like, yeah, let's go! I want to go home!
Okay.
He's like, no, I don't wanna.
You think Japan is real, child?
I like how they're making it rhyme too. That's fun.
A little bit of
Okay.
Ooh.
So you asked about the mask, okay?
Yes.
This may be, well, not really, because you know, we talked about the overblots.
Ooh, I love that, like...
Yeah, I know, I love the music, it's so good. Okay, so when people overblot, they get that mask on their face. So the going theory right now, and we don't even know the answer to this, is that the mirror is either the spirit of someone who overblotted, or somehow the mirror overblotted. Like, personally, I think that Crowley wears a mask because he has functioning overblot, basically, and
Okay,
the mirror is like
so
his
one
spirit.
question.
Yeah.
What is an overblot?
It's when you use too much magic and it, like, corrupts your soul and you be evil and the epic Mickey juice comes out of you. Like, that's basically the best
I've never
explanation.
played Epic Mickey.
I love Epic Mickey.
Should
Oh my god, we
play it.
gotta fix that. It's on, it re-released on Steam.
Oh, did it?
Right, the remaster
Well,
came out.
how did it without the... Do you just use your...
That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't played it yet because I wanted to stream it. My good friend Soliana wanted to play it with her good friend Udine. So I was saving it for the VTuber models. So anyway.
Gotcha.
But yeah, okay, so I think Crowley has some sort of weird functioning overblot, and the mirror is his overblot spirit, or the mirror has overblot, and like, basically the long con is that the mirror wants to die and wants to bring the whole school down and has been failing like the entire time.
So he's like, oh god, not
So
to
the magic mirror
make
wants
this
to burn the
reference,
house down.
but he's like a magic mirror Mr. Meeseeks?
Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. It's only been 20 minutes, that's crazy. But see, like, Crowley hides his face. Very sus, very sus.
Oh, it sounds fake.
I love how he says it, he's like so confused. Really, Crowley? Crowley. I'm not calling him that, by the way. Sorry. Oh. He's like, I'm gonna go be homeless, I guess. Like, you can please.
I like the little twinkling squares.
Yeah, I know.
diamonds.
I really like how they kind of tried to you know, the lighting of the game. Bro, you're just gonna go outside. Like, there's nothing out there. This is so funny. Like, it's just more outside.
Witches?
Yeah, they're flying. They have broom class. Yeah. I like that guy. The voice at the end, that was funny. Oh, man.
Do you have an emergency contact?
contact?
No bars. How tragic.
Ah! Wait, but he still has powers, so that's nice.
Yes.
Oh, poor Yukin. See, this is making me feel bad that he had, like, life, you know? Because, again, the player, it's like, choose your own adventure. You can choose to have life or not, you know? How did they make his vest so sparkly?
Do you want to squat in a derelict building?
Well, yeah.
I can offer you that.
This is a trend with Crowley. Like, he's like, my magnanimity knows no bounds. Oh my god, this is the dorm music!
Well, yeah, derelict. Okay.
Oh my god, this is so much worse than how it looks in the game. That's hilarious.
Is it, like, not as crummy?
In the game, it doesn't look this bad. Like, it's, like, this is, like, bad. Well, that's nice. That's the most responsibility he's ever gonna take, Hunter, so don't get used to it.
Okay, but you got, like, maybe a broom, perhaps? One that isn't magical? Something that gets rid of the ghosts
That's a
that live
3D
here?
chandelier, for sure. Ah! Okay.
It's haunted?
I don't know, is it? Yeah, maybe
yes, it is.
Maybe it is.
What a model educator, just leaves him to the ghosts. I really hope that the rest of this show just becomes like Extreme Home Makeover Ghost Edition. Look at this.
Whee!
Oh, they look so cute. They're like little Michelin men.
Yeah, so they're kind of like Haunted Mansion-esque, like,
Yes.
guys. Oh, cool! Okay. Oh, look, he's so cute! Oh, no.
Oh.
You guys will have fun during Halloween. Relax. It's all right.
I love a good classic ghost. You know?
Ah! Yeah, see, this is diabolical. Like, that's crazy. This is like the little princess when the girl's father, like, they think that she died in the war, and so, like, she becomes a servant. Like, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Wow, are you ever so kind, Crowley? Yeah. I do like that, like, we're getting alone time with just Yukin, because, like, you know, this doesn't really happen in the game in the exact same way. Like, Yu doesn't get this much dialogue because it's supposed to be
are you
your
just
self-insert,
oh,
right?
They're sleeping on the sea. I like them. They're cute. He's like 3 excitable little doggies.
So, sorry, what were you asking?
I was just gonna say, in the game proper, are you like a groundskeeper? Like, is it the same?
Groundskeeper is kinda, I mean, then you do other other stuff lit. It's not exactly like that. I think that this is in the game, though, yeah.
Do you ever get the feeling that Disney's really, like, coasting on their past?
Well, yeah, there hasn't been any new villains since, like, Mother Gothel, really.
Because it's just like, yeah.
Oh my god, they're showing footage from the movies? That's cool.
Because it's like, yeah. Gosh. I don't want to be this person, but this, like, the old school animation for the ones from the 50s makes me kind of, like, look at the new stuff and be like, okay.
Hey, you can be that person here.
Because it just, I don't know, it's not even, like, the art style, it's just, like, or, it's not even, like, that, like, the, I don't know, like, I'm fetishizing older technologies, 2D technology.
It's style. It's a matter of style. Each movie has their own, you know, distinct sort of art style, right?
Yeah. Which I shouldn't say that. They do a good job of emulating that style here.
Oh, yeah, here, but I thought you were talking about, like, Frozen and stuff.
Yeah.
Ursula! They did Ursula a little dirty, bestie! So you can see how
they don't quite...
They don't know. They don't know the truth.
I gotta be totally honest with you, the Queen of Hearts is not on par with the other sex.
No, she's not. She's really not. Well...
I don't know.
She could be, like, theoretically, but here's the thing, right? In the Disney Villain Bible, they actually talk about this, that they didn't make her threatening enough. Like, they made her too kind of funny.
Yeah.
So they didn't. But I think Riddle's a lot more threatening.
I'd say Dr. Facilier's a lot more.
Right, but he's not a great 7, I get. Like,
yeah,
you know.
I would take Dr. Facilier over this.
You know why, though, they did this? Because there was multiple characters to make, like the Cheshire Cat, and then, you know, all of that stuff.
True.
Like, there was
Don't get me wrong, if they were trying to do, like, voodoo-themed anime boys, that would probably get problematic quickly.
So you have to think they had to make the boys to go into the dorm. I think that was the bigger priority. Like, Mother Gothel, you just, have the 2 brothers or whatever? Like, the Stabbington brothers?
I guess he got friends on the other side. Yeah, that's true, right? Because there really isn't a bunch of... With Dr. Facilier, he doesn't really have...
He doesn't have henchmen, right?
Yeah.
So...
Unless it's like, oh god, I forgot.
Damn, they're microaggressioning you kid.
Gosh. No, they'd probably get in trouble if they were, like, using hoodoo deities.
Yeah, you're still thinking about it.
Sorry, I'm still on that. Okay, he's the best. He's like a little cutie patootie. Alright, come back.
I wish they made him say ass. That would have been so funny.
Let Grimm swear.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Murder! In my Twisted Wonderland? Damn!
My kendo skills are coming in handy. Just whacks him out of the sky.
You know what? Go Yugen! Go you! I guess we'll just call him you now, because that's what they were talking about.
Aw.
Get him! This is like kind of animal cruelty, but I guess he's a monster.
He didn't hit him, right? Because he does like the kendo thing where you swing really hard and then stop.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that's fun. I didn't know that. So cultured.
You see, I know one person that's done kendo, and that's quite literally it. You swing and then you stop.
Security! There is no security! Bestie, did you not hear the entire speech from before? Like, this is where the great mages go.
Oh!
Look at him,
this little
so
guy.
Cute.
They really cooked with him. I'm not gonna like he's a well-designed little fella. I've never seen such hot topic bait in my life. Oh!
Oh, he's just like a little alone kitty, like stray kitty. someone else in the background.
No.
You take that initiative. Okay, I don't have a lot of hope that we're going into the mines this episode, guys. Like, we're already
The
20
mines?
minutes into the recording. Oh, the Grim reminds him of the little guy, like, from his school. I think it was the guy he was talking about and not himself. Oh. Why did you have to antagonize him after we already diffused the situation? Like, come on, Ace, that's not very nice. Why did you guys even come here together? You don't even like each other that much. Like that they both walked over here together.
Our poor boys. You should let Grim be violent to whoever he wants.
Oh, is that it? Oh my god!
Aw, I want one.
Whee!
Cal, can I get one?
What, Grim?
Yeah.
I don't know if they have plushies or something.
Oh, I didn't even consider that. I was talking about a real one.
Oh, a real one? Okay, well, I'll look into that for you.
You know what's really unfortunate? I've become a cat person.
Oh, you mentioned that last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's wind, flora, fire. Like, those are the basic elements that they use in the game, so... Whee! But everyone has their own, like, special stuff that they can do, too, so... This is just more elemental. Ah, yes. That lit like it had gasoline on it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's... In the game, I'm pretty sure the whole courtyard's on fire.
What?
Oh, good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's not looking too good yet. It's a little crispy.
She's, queen of clubs now. But, Tish.
Why?
Because hearts are red, but clubs are black.
Oh, I see.
Or spades, I guess.
Wait, but she's fine in the background. Wait, what? I really like this from Crowley, though. You hardly ever see him like this. Ah! Yeah.
Oh, no. But you're usually so magnanimous. I'm not even a student here, so I love...
Look at it.
I really like you as a character, because he's just, like, not at all phased. He's just this super confident, like, not himbo, too smart for a himbo.
Right.
But just really not, like, really unplussed by everything happening around him in a very amusing way that I really like.
Oh my god, he grabbed him? That's crazy! Yeah, see?
Uh-oh.
Oh, we are going into the mines. Oh, okay. So in the game, I'm pretty sure they broke a chandelier or something, but I might be getting confused with something else because they broke the statue in the hall, but then they also made the chandelier fall down. So I guess they changed the chandelier falling. Yeah, so this is the mage stone stuff. So I'm assuming next episode will be half of the mines and then That's hilarious. He just outsourced, like, their labor, like, dangerous activity to, like, these two guys who haven't even been in school yet. So, like, he expected them to live.
It's like everyone hears Hagrid from Harry Potter just, like, sending people off into dangerous situations. Like, I shouldn't have told him that. Shouldn't have told him that.
Deuce! This is hilarious. I had to send them! I had to do it! There was no other course of action!
The children, your classmates,
They
yearn for the mimes. Causing trouble.
Well, they burned the statue down!
I know, that wasn't our boy's fault.
I guess that's true. He means those two, though.
I know.
I love
Is he
Ace's
gonna be like
voice,
a
by the way.
fantasy
He's
homeless
so good.
guy if this doesn't go well? Like, if he gets kicked out, is he just like, that really brings down how whimsical the place
I
is?
wonder what that is. It's so interesting. There should be a random cottage in the woods right next to these mines.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Is that where the dwarves are?
I don't know. Maybe it was. We'll never know.
Are the dwarves like also hunky boys?
No, I don't think. No, that's not what I meant. All right.
I don't know what creature that. What's a scary creature that lives in a mine in a Disney thing?
It's a monster. That's all we have to say for now. You'll see next episode.
The Heartless?
Yeah, kinda. You know.
The Shy Hulud?
We're not. You're not wrong. All right.
The mole people from Incredibles?
No. So I think that was really, really interesting. Just because, like I said, I was worried. And so the fact that we have mine time next episode, I'm a little concerned about that. I kind of wish that they made some of this episode faster so we could shove the mine time. Like, did we really need you being like, and I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to check my cell phone service and all of that? Like, maybe, I don't know. The pacing, I thought that, like, it remains to be seen, right? If they manage to do everything I want them to, this episode will be good. If we run out of time for Riddle, maybe not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a little bit like, right? Because I kind of wish that
they're baking
you
cakes.
know, they
Pies.
didn't do the ghosts and stuff. Like, it's not that serious. You know what I mean?
the ghosts.
I know,
They're
I
really
like
cute.
them too. I'm not saying they shouldn't exist, but like to be like, Owen, like here's the ghosts that are haunting you, and here's your house, and check your phone, and like, oh, I'm gonna punish him. No, we can't punish him. He's not supposed to be here. Like, they kind of did like some repetitive in terms of like, oh, you know, we're just trying to save your ass, bestie. Like, play along, like cater, like that part at the beginning where they were still in campus, but I guess I had to establish that the house, or that the magic mirror said he has no magic, so I guess it all makes sense. Okay, this is cute. Okay, I like this. I like these little things that to show more, like, information, you know what I mean? Oh, so they're roommates, that's why they were walking together. Oh. Oh, that's awesome, I love that.
Oh,
we get to check everybody in their dorms! Wow, so Jack got a room by himself, but they have to share? What's all that about?
Oh, because he's a muscle boy.
Yeah, he runs at like 5 a.m.
He's gonna be
every
lifting
morning.
up like another character, I'm guessing. Oh, just his bed. Okay.
Look at him! Oh, I love Jack! Jack's one of my favorite characters. See, why does everybody else get their own room, but not...
Why do they have 3 crates of apples?
His family owns an apple farm.
Oh, that's
he's
cute.
the poison apple.
Oh. Oh, he's last Southern.
Yeah, that's
He's
how
a
I do
country
his
folk.
voice when I, So I'm glad that they did that because it was sort of implied in the game that he talks more properly around Vil, but he's in his room, right? So he has the country accent. That's how I choose to do it, too. Oh!
A photo of him.
Malleus!
Is Malleus gonna be still outside again? Is he just never gonna come in? I guess, yeah. I mean, who knows?
I wonder why they didn't show Silver, though, because isn't Silver a first year, too?
I love that
okay.
the other guy's obsessed with Malleus.
Oh, no, he is obsessed with... He's like, how dare you insult the visage of our great lord Malleus! That's how I do his voice. Now, apparently, they gave him an accent, so... Maybe I have to incorporate
They made
that,
him sound a little more posh, you could say.
But yeah, so what did you think about this episode? Nothing crazy happened, but
I really liked it. But it also did a good job of, I think, characterizing you.
That is a good point.
So what I was worried that was going to happen is that you would have the main character, and the main character would be very, very bland.
Yeah.
So you could just project yourself on him and, like, go into the Hungry Boys.
Right.
But they're not really doing that. He is his own character.
Yeah.
He's this very, like, really not, I don't want to say autistic, but, like, kind of, like, nonplussed. Sort of like nothing phases him.
Yeah.
He's very like, I'll try my best. He's just kind of like himbo, but not too stupid.
Yeah.
Like a really nice jock.
Yeah.
Like this really friendly guy who's just like taking everything in stride.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very interesting character when you just suppose him with all of these like neurotic Disney freaks.
That's a good point
around
too.
him, which is really, really entertaining.
Because like in the game, we get like, you have dialogue choices, but nothing you say really matters. Like, you can basically, you have nice, and then you have mean. That's usually how it goes, right? You have the nice dialogue option, and then you have the more sarcastic one, usually, right? But obviously, this is based off of the manga, and so the manga needed a POV, needed you. I think it's back there somewhere. Or it might be in my room.
Looks like you have one or two of the manga back there.
Yeah, so I do have the manga, so that's a good point, is that I'm thinking of the game. I haven't read the manga yet, because I didn't want to be, I know this is stupid because I already played the game, but I didn't want to be spoiled, right? So I wanted to, like, watch 2 episodes, read a bit of the manga, watch 2 more, read a bit of the manga, like, to see how it's comparing so far. So I will have a manga report next week, okay? So if you guys are like, Cal, but in the game and the manga are different. I know, I just haven't gotten there yet, okay? Please, no flame. But yeah, so me. Again, like I said, I have reservations about the pacing, but that's just because I'm worried they're gonna run out of time for the actual, like, meat and potato, because it's 8 episodes, it's not 12. Right? So that means after this episode, again, we only have 6 episodes left. And so I was hoping that they would finish the stuff in the mines. But at the same time, I think you're right, Hunter. I think that you're right and I'm wrong. And that's not something that happens very, like, you know what I mean? That's not that, no, usually we're both right, I'm saying.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Usually we're both right. I'm not saying that me all by myself, I'm usually wrong, right? Because if I think about this episode, right, maybe they spent a bit too much time in the Grand Hall. Maybe that's what I would say, right? Because they went over again, like, oh, the magic mirror saying he has no magic. They could have just opened the episode with the magic mirror being like, yeah, he has no magic, bestie, and, like, Riddle giving up. Like,
I don't know. It didn't feel like a waste of time.
No, but I'm worried that it is going to be a waste of time if it compromises other time later, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I still really, like, let's assume that there are no problems. Like, let's assume that everything works out and I was worried about nothing. I really enjoyed this episode for the same reasons that you did, right? Because they show you checking his cell phone, right? He has battery, but he doesn't have service, which I think is interesting.
Like that.
He probably has pictures of his family and his friends that we might see later.
I also like that he is the, like, a fish out of water character.
Yeah.
Right? But normally a fish out of water character in a situation like this is, like, exacerbated and, like, freaking out, etc., etc.
Also a loser, usually, right? If you think about something like Solo Leveling, for example, which is,
not
like,
watched.
I've seen the first 3 episodes. I was interested in the lore, but then people were like, Cal, like, the lore's not really lore. Anyway, it's a whole thing. But, like, in most isekai anime, it's like the guy goes into another world and he was pathetic in his real life and now he has all the bitches, right? Like, that's a stereotype, obviously, but that's how a lot of isekai are. They kind of turn into, like, a weird harem anime, a power fantasy, right? You wish that you, in your real life, were, you know, the knight in shining armor or the all-powerful such and such, like a Sword Art Online, you know, sort of that situation, right? So what I like about you is that he's not like, and I'm gonna learn magic to be like everybody else, or like, oh, you know, he doesn't have this great deep angst about, like, oh man, like, I'm not supposed to have magic in this world. Like, he seems to be fine with just sort of chilling out and doing his chores.
He's having a good time,
you know?
Just rolling through it, which is very uncharacteristic.
Mm-hmm. It's a unique thing that, you know, that a lot of other shows don't really. And obviously you have Grimm to kind of balance that out. Like, Grimm's like, I was an abandoned little kitty and I want to be a great mate. So you kind of have the best of both worlds with somebody with a bit more, I don't want to say ambition, but, like, kinda, you know, and then you also have you kind of, you know, going with it, right? So
it's unique in that regard. It is very refreshing that it's not, like, falling into these more unfortunate kind of tropes of the genre.
And I think
not unfortunate, but, like, overdone.
Yeah, I agree. And so, you know, use strengths comes from kind of a conflict resolution, being a mediator, like understand it, like empathy. That's his magic is friendship. Friendship is
his magic is that he's just a cool dude.
Well,
he's just a cool,
obviously,
fun guy.
you'll see that a bit later. But even how he was like, Grim,
remarkably
I
calm
understand.
about
Like,
stuff.
it's gonna be okay. Like,
Yeah.
I know how you feel, right? That's more. I think that scene was nice.
He's a nice jock.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
and you have to remember that the other kids at this school, they're not nice, right? So
Yeah.
he kind of stands out
because they're all
even
fucking
without
villains.
magic. Right? Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's a good point actually. He's not a villain. He's
No.
he's a hero. He's an incredibly
And,
sweet guy.
You know, neither are Calxiyn and Silver, but like that's a can of worms for another day. But generally, like all of the boys are, and again, they have nice sides too. So I'm not like trying to exaggerate
yeah, they're not
it
evil.
for Hunter.
He's not
They're
gonna chop
evil,
anyone's head off.
But like they're kind of selfish and they're
Yeah.
kind of in it for, you know,
Flawed.
their own ambition, and they're flawed and like
They're like
you know, a little
they're
conniving,
little
right?
slice of life
And Ace
anime
was a little
characters.
mean, right? He was like, yeah, you stupid cat, right, or whatever. I really like, the other thing that I really like is that, you know, Ace's voice acting is so spot on. I really liked Crowley as well. Like, the voice acting has been so good, and I really like how they're getting these little things, like, at the end of, like, oh, and by the way, here's what everybody else was doing while the main characters, like, it was nice to see everybody, you know, all the freshmen go to their rooms, and I liked Seebeck hanging up a little picture of Malleus, like, that's so funny.
That is cute.
Like, you don't
yeah.
have the content, like, Seebeck is crazy. Not crazy, he's crazy.
About Malleus?
Yeah, about Malleus.
Malleus
That's all
is
he
the
talks
best
about.
designed, maybe that's the nascent furry. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm biased towards those kind of designs. I'm not a furry. But, like, I think that, like, the horns and whatnot, like, it's just a more interesting design.
I think about him all the time. I don't know if I should say that, but anyway, I really like Malleus. He's one of my favorite characters. But anyway, that's, again, we're not getting, well, you know what? Malleus does kind of show up sometimes, so I wonder, like, how that works
He's
in the
very
manga.
funny that he's this big, imposing, but he's just a silly guy standing outside.
I mean, that's part of
You know?
the, almost, you know, the point, right, is everybody's afraid of him, but then...
he's just a guy.
he's just
He's
some
just
guy,
a silly
right?
guy.
Because he's the most powerful mage in the world, and he's also
Really?
the prince of Briar Valley, which is, like, the Maleficent, you know,
And he's just an
inspired.
aloof...
And
That's a really...
You know.
I really like the characterizations of this show. Right? Like, I like that the king or the queen of hearts... I forget what his...
Riddle?
Yeah, Riddle. I like that he's, like, a bratty guy. Like, I just... It's all very well done, the characterization.
yeah, and it gets deeper, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice, all right? So, we will leave you guys with that. Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. Oh, Patreon, well, it depends. I'm trying something where this time, Has-Been Hotel gets dibs this week and gets uploaded first. So, I probably should have said that at the beginning. Well, hold on, okay, yeah, we had to go back and do the Patreon thing, but yeah, reminder about the Patreon, I don't know. It's just because, like, I can at least edit one reaction a day. 2 reactions may be kind of a stretch, but last week I prioritized Twisted Wonderland. This week I'm doing Has-Been, so it's possible that this episode may be up a little bit early, you know, so check all that. But yeah, thank you guys for attending Calxiyn's Royal Court, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!